Graham, we don't get much opportunity in the UK to look at the Roeders machines, but we're here at EMO 2017. There's lots of machines here on the stands from Roeders. Give our audience an idea of what they cover and what sort of machines they are.
Yeah, Roeders sell a range of high precision 3 and 5 axis machines. So here on the stand we've got 3 of each. So we've got a high speed, well they're all high speed machines. So from a base spindle of 30,000 RPM with HSK 63.
Is that the slowest machine, 30,000?
Well, it's actually 24, but we've got a 30,000 spindle here.
So Roeders aren't in the market for selling 10k spindles?
No, they're not, no.
So you're talking 30,000 and up?
And upwards, yeah. So they go up to 90,000 RPM spindles for jig grinding. So Roeders machines can all have the capability of jig grinding on them.
And they're quite a fast machine beyond the spindle as well, the way they move around. I mean, there's some really dynamic movement in there.
Yeah, typically 60 metres a minute, cutting feed and rapids. So there's no differentiation between the two.
What about acceleration? Is that, I mean, we talk about G's of acceleration. Do you know what that would be on these machines?
The Roeders machines vary from 2 to 3G acceleration.
That's very fast.
Yeah, they do a dedicated impeller making machine, which is 3G acceleration.
What I notice about the machines, there aren't many big machines. They all seem to be quite nimble and quite small. Is that because you couldn't have a big machine moving at that speed?
Yeah, you say that not big. We've actually got an RXP 1200 DSH.
I've not got to that one yet. Maybe I'll have it in a minute.
That's a really big 5-axis machine. Can take over a ton on the table.
And is that as fast as what you've just been saying?
Yes, on X, Y and Z. The rotary axis is not quite as fast, but to move a ton around.
So Hurco in the UK, you're supplying the Roeders markets into the Roeders machines into the UK market. Where do you sell them, Graham? Who buys this type of machine?
It's all sorts of people, from subcontract to mould and tool making is the main industry.
And do you get a lot into subcontractors? Because to find subcontractors machining at that sort of speed is quite unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, this year we sold a couple to subcontractors.
And it fits the Hurco. The mix is good, isn't it? From Hurco machines to the Roeders. There's no crossover really, is there?
Yeah, I mean the fastest Hurco RPM spindle is 18,000 on HSK, whereas Roeders start at 24,000 RPM.
Do they go beyond the 5-axis, or is it purely milling 5-axis machines?
No, it's purely milling 3 and 5-axis machines. As
for highlights, Graham, what's been your highlight here on this stand?
It's the impeller making machine. It's a dedicated machine for aluminium impellers. We're swarf cutting for less than 3 minutes for a full impeller.
So how fast is that machine moving, sort of cutting feeds, do you know?
It's 60 metres a minute. But the inertia and the speed of the rotary table is just incredible. So this is the machine with 3G acceleration.
Do you know anything about jerk factors?
Yes, I do.
And what's the jerk rating on this?
That particular machine on roughing is jerk 9. So it's extreme. The inertia is extreme. So you'll see the actual covers of the machine rocking, but the base and the construction of the machine is rock solid still.